Sexy Fingers is started ploughing some maize land. We put muck on. We haven't put blood on it yet. We're going to inject it into ploughing just before drilling, I think. And the field is in. Chris, it's ploughing lovely, you know, really. Usually at this time of year it's flooded. And yeah, I don't know, a bit worrying this drought we're having. Well, is it a drought? Or is it just a dry time? I don't know, but Chris, that beck on driving, you know, goes through our farm, there's no water in it. So yeah, a bit of a concern that there's going to be a water shortage in when we need it in May, June time. So anyway, hey ho, we'll get what we get on, won't we? We can't do now about that. Getting a cheeky tank full of glyphosate. It's a little bit wet on leaf, but beggars can't be choosers with wind we've had. Dad's over there, he's been round sheep. Phil's here, just powering a couple of headlands in behind Jake. Sexy Fingers is over there, ploughing with loads of seagulls. There was a low hole here through having muck hills here, and like you take a bit of soil every time, and Phil filled it in the other day. Took some soil out of where Ollie was digging that base out. Phil levelled it out yesterday. He's going to power it later on while we've got power on, and he's made a right job, to be honest. And what we'll do, we'll firm it off and put another muck hill on, I think. Yeah, we just need a bit of a clear up. Look, it's some of it we use. I mean, our hydraulic pipes, that drag, that's drag we use. These are sheets we put on straw, lines of straw outside. This hard last one's cutting up. I built this years ago when we had what was it? Articulated John Deere. 8040? Yeah, 8040. Oh, it made a beautiful job, but it just took so much pulling. But I've got an idea for it, really. I've got an idea that I might, I don't know, that back bit made a right job, and it's just like spring tines with paddles on. I cut the tines off and put paddles on, and it made a right job, and I didn't know whether to make like a 9 or a 10 metre one of them. You know, three 3 metre units like that on a frame we've got over there, and have it to like what do you call them? You know, like just for scratching stubbles to make them chip. Stubble rake, yeah, that type of thing. Got this frame here. It's our odd compressor from our sandblasting days. We used to do sandblasting, me and brother-in-law, years ago. That was an awful job. Don't know, them boys earn their money, and ladies. Yeah, we've got this. This is an old frame off a drill. Well, I can't find it. Wilrich air cedar. And what I was thinking, it's got like a 3-point linkage on back. Put a 3 metre unit on the back, and then 2 3 metre units what hydraulically fold up, if you know what I mean. And a bit more heavy duty than a stubble rake. It'll just disturb it a little bit more. Whether it'll work, but a lot of these things, these projects I have, they look alright, but they just don't, they aren't quite right. There's a lot more research goes into these machines to make them right, isn't there? You know, for such as your big companies. But yeah, but no, the bloody thing made a lovely job, but took a massive amount of horsepower to pull it. But the 8040 articulated John Deere was only 225 horsepower, and it weighed about 10 tonne to start with, and by the time it's pulled itself, it was about knackered. You know, there wasn't a lot left to pull your implement. Yeah, it's been a good job, it's Phil, really pleased. Spotted our problem, aren't you, Chris? We thought we were going on top of this blackgrass issue down here. This is really heavy grade clay. It takes some farming, but we've been no-tilling it for a year or two, and I'll tell you what, the structure of the soil is getting better, but the blackgrassing issue, we thought we were going on top of that. No, there must be billions of seeds in there ready to, you know, to get germinated, to kill. You know, the seed bank must be massive, like, so. This was a terrible crop of spring oats last year. I don't know, in fact, I think the seed was wrong, everything was wrong about it. We had slug problems even on oats. Slugs ate the oats. Leather jackets, there seemed to be loads of leather jackets. It was just a nightmare from start to finish. But we did think we were starting to get on top of our blackgrass issue. But by the looks of that stubble, yeah, by the looks of that stubble, I don't think we are. I mean, oh, full of coal. Woo. Struggling seeing tramroads and all. Oh, wow. That's the unexplained story about the mysterious chair. Just turned up. That's all I can tell you. You know as much as me. Quite bizarre, middle of nowhere, a chair in its bottom. But we've already had one. We took that away and another one's turned up. You tell me. We like to be on drilling down here fairly early. Well, weather permitting, because I mean the type of clay. But you don't want to be too late because we've got a lot of plovers nest on these fields, or whatever you call them. I think the official name for a plover is a lapwing. Or some people call them peewits. But yeah, they nest down here frequently, so there's a bit of drift now. There was no wind when I set off. Good deed for the day. Going by this field here, and there was a sheep on its back. So I've thistled and thorned myself going through edge and turned it on its feet again. So yeah. Yeah, if you ever see a sheep stranded with its legs up in air, just jump across the fence and upright it, because it kills them in end. You know, if that hadn't been noticed till morning, it'd be dead like. I don't think most farmers would mind. Yeah, good deed of the day. I feel I can go to have my Friday tea, feel a bit better in myself.
Camera thing. What?
Got some fan mail.
Have you more?
Yeah, from Mr. Morris, Stephen Morris. Some sweeties for you.
Rough old family in Yorkshire. Lol, definitely not. Jesus. Really enjoying the channel. Always makes me smile when at the end of the video you say, you seem rough old farm in East Yorkshire. As far from that.
Well, hang on a minute before you go any further. Let's just have a close look in here. When we're going about rough.
Yeah, don't look at my pot.
He ain't even got a handle on his bloody mug, look. We'll put it up there, Stephen. Pride of place with Joe's hat. Thank you very much. Will it lift it? I don't think it will. I think we'll struggle lifting it. It's a George Moore big bed tiller, but it's got no middle gearbox. But we've got a middle gearbox there. What I'll do, I think. Anybody wants this? This is right money. Let's see if everything turns first. Ooh. Bloody great slit in that tyre. We're going to put we're going to put 4 new tyres on it for harvest. Let's pissed it. Put it there, wash her out. What?
I bent that one side, fucking workshop ulcers.
Just, hang on a minute. Just let it down so it ain't on deck. Oh, that'll do. Right, let's go that way, gonna. Right, and let me go. Does that spin okay?
Yeah.
Right, we ain't got a gearbox, but we've got a big machine what wants a new home. It just needs a centre gearbox. It's George Moore 2005 Ventilla. Without no gearbox. What do you want for it? Yeah, we actually know how to value it now at without a middle gearbox. Oh, it's a lot of machine, isn't it? I mean, we've given quite a lot of money for it because we thought that'd go on. But how much you want for it?
17.
You heard the man, 1,700 quid. That's a lot of Ventilla for 1,700 quid. If you're interested, give us a ring. I ain't even washing it off at that, to be fair. You can just put it corner at yard. That's for nothing. If anybody's got a gearbox. And we found out that the gearbox is of a Kuhn 6002 power, which was rated at over 300 horsepower, which is ample for that bloody thing. How it turns is perfect to go on that machine. So anybody with a bit of buggering about, but with the gearbox, Christ, with the gearbox it has to be, I don't know, get in touch with me. It won't be a lot more, but it has to be a bit more, because I know we ain't got a Kuhn 6 metre power anymore, but we did have. That's why I had a lot of value in that. But I don't know, £2 grand the bloody lot, and it's a gift, I think. So all you'll need to get it going is a 3 bits of shaft, 2 with heavyweight 21 spline, and the bit what goes to your tractor. Struggling getting it anywhere though. God, it's a big heavy lump. I don't think it weighs as much as our Cumberland Power though. Dad's been to Russet Market again. Bought a load of cattle, mixture of heifers and bullocks. Some fantastic stuff. I ain't even looked what he's paid for them, to be honest, because if you aren't willing to pay the money or looking for the cheap stuff, you don't get cattle like that. So they'll be fine things when next year on now. Let's just hope the arse don't fall out with beef trade. So yeah, look at that's beauty in it. Anybody who's bred these, the rate's brilliant. You know, they've got some fantastic stock. One, he's got himself a girlfriend. We've pulled one at heifers what lost a calf. Pulled her out and gave him a girlfriend, so she's due date around Christmas if she takes it next couple of weeks. So bought another 12 from the usual source. So yeah, quite pleased with that decision. Pigs going Monday. Runway, well, so one load going Monday. The rest, they're clearing them all on Tuesday, so it'll be a mad rush on Tuesday. Restocking us on Thursday, and there's some jobs to do in sheds while they're empty as well. So yeah, we made all these barriers, and we've got barriers at yon end and a line of barriers, and then we just put bales, a funnel, well, we funnel them up into the wagon. you know, make it a little bit simpler. We used to use all bales and it was a ball ache, so got a lot of spraying done, a lot of rounduping done, so most of my spring drilling land is prepared, ready for drilling it. You know, I put its glyphosate, also kill all grass weeds and broadleaf stuff, and hopefully, but I'm glad we ain't got no drilled. I mean, a lot of people have got it drilled, and I'm glad I've held off a bit, really, because winter's coming with a vengeance, isn't it? We could see some snow. He's pleased with his tractor. Again, a bit of an oil leak, but it's known as summer. It's only back end oil, you know. This little ram's seal's gone, so we'll whip that off when we get a minute and put new seals in it. But yeah, very pleased. Pulls like a train, and quite economical on fuel and all. These lads have set these posts this afternoon. This is our temporary corn store at Yon's side, so there could be wheat or barley hyped up to gunnels, so we just put an extra post in to take the weight line. And they just wanted to look what they've done to me spirit level. Bloody rot. Look, knackered my spirit level, haven't they? I've got 2 now. Right, it just says Phil's just rung us up. He says before you go into hours, I've got 2 bubbles. Got 2 bubbles. Got 1 bubble now. Oh, I've got 2 bubbles. Oh, they're really knackered it. You see that? Got like a strange looking bubble. Oh, bollocks, they're a bit high. You can tell a bit high anyway, can't you? It's only farm stuff. I mean, yeah, if it was piss beyond belief, I'd be annoyed, but yeah, that's fine. They make a good job. I just left them 2 S's. I want them 3 posts in there at X amount of height, so they're equal at top, and they've done a good job. They really have. It's good having staff what you can just rely on. They're a couple of good lads. Because I can imagine I come across people all the time and they're just all fingers and thumbs out there. In fact, Phil was telling me he went to pick some stuff up at York, and there was someone who was a very professional man picking something up. Why he was there, I don't know, but he couldn't even tie a strap. And Phil thought, and you could see him just all finger and thumbs and piss balling about, and you think, Christ almighty, I won't want you with me if in a crisis, you know, proper crisis. Right, if you like these videos, like and subscribe. Farming East Yorkshire, all various stuff going on, not too blingy, not too showy. Bye for now.